Soldiers and Sailors is not only a memorial but a museum, and that came about pretty early on. As soon as the building opened in 1910, people wanted to bring mementos from their fathers, their sons, their brothers. They looked at this as a place that could preserve them. And again, it wasn't meant to be a museum, but it grew into becoming a museum. And today, that's a big component of what we do. And our focus primarily, we start with the Civil War, but our focus is really the soldier, the American soldier. We're not a war museum. We're not looking at causes of war. We're not comparing German equipment to American equipment, or Japanese to American, or Confederate to Union. We're looking at soldiers, and mostly from our own community here, because the artifacts have been donated from our community. So it gives us a very personal look at what it was like to be in service, and it gives us a chance to pay homage to that. And one of our more recent displays that's right behind me is a Medal of Honor display. And I've been here 7 years, and at one time there was a Medal of Honor in our collection, and when we were not as adept at being a museum, and things got misplaced, or it's a frequent problem in museums in their older administrations. Now we have things documented, inventoried, we know what we have, and everything's safe, but at a time, that particular Medal of Honor has gotten away from us. But in the 7 years I've been here, I've been able to bring in 5 different Medals of Honor. So what you're seeing here, the first one is a Civil War Medal of Honor. It was given to Charles Higbee. He captured a Confederate flag in the Appomattox campaign. The second one is John Kirkwood. He was a cavalry soldier in the Indian Wars, in the Custer expedition, mopping up the remnants of looking for Indian villages or Indians who were involved in the Custer Massacre. The third one is John Minnick. He was a World War II soldier, killed at the Battle of the Bulge, and he received a Medal of Honor. The fourth one is William Shuck. He was a Marine who was killed in Korea, received a Medal of Honor. And our fifth one, we were lucky enough to receive from the family is William R. Prom, and he was a Marine that was killed in Vietnam, and in the event of his death was recognized with a Medal of Honor. When we opened in 1910, one of the events that was hosted here was the first annual meeting of the Military Order of the Medal of Honor. And as you can imagine, 1910, there had only been a few conflicts. The medal was actually given the first time in the Civil War in 1863. So we had the Civil War and the Spanish-American War, the only 2 conflicts. But at that convention, the meeting was held here in this room, and the people in this print were present for that. All Medal of Honor recipients, most of them are wearing their medal. Probably most notably in the picture is General Dan Sickles. He was a New York politician and a general at Gettysburg commanding the 3rd Corps. He moved his corps out of position. He's either considered the hero or the goat of the battle. He considered himself the hero because later he was politically influential enough to nominate himself for a Medal of Honor and received one. He also lost his leg at Gettysburg, was quite an event, and he's seated in that picture. You can't see that he doesn't have a leg, but veterans always were very excited to have him anywhere, and he intentionally wouldn't wear his prosthetic so he could hobble around on his crutch. But the photograph was taken just to my right in 1910 in this very room.